Oh, there it is.
Hello. Okay, hear you now.
Yeah. How's
Yeah,
it going, man?
yeah, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Just planning
Uh,
out, the event. It's exciting. Got my friends, helping out, so that's cool.
saw the little snow. I didn't get in your plane. Very happy and very uh, appreciate you can join us and help us to connection while Steve.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited, Like I like the product a lot,
I
It's
know
my
you
favorite
at
device. I use it all the time.
June you are join your New York the live the the who say sorry my oral English I'm a little
Hmm.
and oral English a little poor so
Hmm.
we will prepare 50 little knives and 5 to 10 top 20 EVs and to send you and help us to join the show in New York.
Yeah,
I then
that'll be that'll be fun.
yeah. Eh, Do you have a plotty? Do you have a plotty or property event?
On my hand right now, I have the Pockety. I have to clean the Popey,
Yeah.
but for
Oh,
tomorrow,
great.
I can have it ready. Yeah, so this is the one with Dimodium. I have the pearl side.
Mm,
So it's been my favorite. Only thing I've noticed is I think it's not as
uh,
centered the insert, but I think it might be the Dimodium. I believe is harder maybe to work with, right? It seems like my friends, all the ALN works perfect, and the Dimodium sometimes works, sometimes does not. For me, I think it's like
uh,
90%.
yes. Actually, our property is a best seller, and many customers have told us this is a favorite e-weeks.
Hmm. So
Do you uh,
no, I'm listening. I'll listen.
do you take a dive during this FG? Let me see and
Yeah,
show
yeah, I could take a
the
dab.
show the function and the yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I do have a question though. Like my friend also was going to ask you tomorrow. Um, are you aware about to
Uh,
prolong the timer for for the heating when it's on? We like to
yeah,
drop the temperature 1 degree,
yeah.
and then
We have
it
I
restarts
have
the
during
timer.
last yes during last videos I have tested different inserts and the heating time and the the different flavor for different inserts. What kind of different inserts do you have now? Do you have a
The only ones I
Ruby
have right
or
now is the Dimodium and I guess the quartz. I gave my Ruby one to my friend. Oh no, I have the double XL, the ALN.
oh
I have that. So I have the ALN double XL. I have the Dimodium, and then my friend
yeah,
that I want to bring, he has the ALN, the regular
that's
5 gig.
okay. We can send you the some users if you don't have the Ruby Nitride or SSC. We can send
Yeah,
one to test.
yeah, I'm down to try it. I'm definitely excited. We wanted to ask, questions about maybe suggestions and what we thought because in my private server I have with my friends, there's maybe let's see. I know positive where there's at least 5 of us, but I believe somewhere between closer to 10 that have JCVAP products. We've gotten
Uh,
everybody to get like Pocketies and or a Poby or something. And it seems that everyone agrees that the ALN, Pockety is a lot better than the Puffco. And now we're starting to see the new Puffcos have a lot of issues, the version twos. So I think people are more open to, looking at a new product. So good time. So yeah, look there, I heat it up.
Okay.
Actually, something happened where something got stuck. So
Oh,
what I found, the best application for the moissanite, it seems to be lower temperatures. Like for me, this one was like 495, and that's typically not lower for a lot of people. I
oh,
think there's a lot of people who do. I don't know how familiar you are with the concentrates. Like for example, like rosin that looks like this. Let me see if I can get more light for you. Maybe 1 second. Rosin that looks like this.
roasted. Oh, very beautiful.
Let's see. It
I think.
is basically,
Uh,
I think you might know already, the heads of the flower with water and ice and just moving a lot in the bags. It removes just the heads, and it's, they say, healthier because no chemicals, right? So that one does better on lower temperatures. And I think what
oh,
Dimodium does really well is it captures because it's so fragile, this melts very easily. It captures the beginning where ruby takes a long time to heat up, or quartz takes a very long time to get to a certain temperature, and it's not even. And that's why this is my favorite. I could use anything. I can go higher temperature and use the other ones for the ones that they call BHO, or I can use like this. And mine's at 1,700 on this one. I gave away to my friend in Israel. I sent him a pockety. Um, the one that he got was, I think, maybe 1,200 or something hits. So these things, it seems like at least for 1,000, they work really well. My friend just got them to almost 3,000, the one that I invited, and that's when he noticed a battery issue. So maybe that's the lifespan of them. Have you heard of like how long they last, the battery? If you need me to go slower, I can always slow it down.
actually, actually, the tab is banned here, and they can't use the real. They can't use real rosin. They only can use the DVAX to test the vapor or the flower. Yeah, I usually test the temperature to
Right now it's
510.
495.
Oh, 490, about 500.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's about me. Because for the rosin one, it's a lot more sensitive.
mm,
It melts really
yeah.
fast. Like
Oh,
normally, you don't take a pause right now and talk. Normally, someone who uses this is just this and this and this and need to hurry up and get everything there. But
yeah.
because there's so much available in America, it's okay.
I saw some people set the temperature of 600 Fahrenheit. I have saw some people set, and for me, it will kill me if I set the temperature to 600. This is
600
my
is very
lung,
high.
and I can't.
Yeah. So for 600, it would
How
be hard to
often do you?
maintain a clean experience because the bottom, the ceramic that holds, I guess, the insert would get chazzed up, right? Would get burned, very dark. And whenever it's dark, you notice some more cough to the experience, is what I
Yeah.
noticed. So I think at 600 is too much. It's ridiculous. But
Oh,
I have friends who do 545 Fahrenheit
oh,
and 569. 569 to
oh,
me is super high.
oh. 525. Yeah. How often do you stab each day?
Me? How many?
Yeah, you
Um,
how often?
Recently, it depends. So like right now, it's not too many. I think maybe yesterday was like 5, but
Oh,
that's because I like
fine.
to go back and forth between the flower form and this, because when it's super concentrated, it starts, you have to be cognitive, I guess, of how it affects your life. And I notice my work, my work, it starts to change. And it's a balance, it's a lifestyle that you need to take into account. So my trick is to go back and forth. But when I don't, and I use this, a lot, like every hour, use it maybe once or twice at least, maybe more. There's been
Yeah.
times where, because I work from home, it's, you just have a lot of free time. But, you know, first like to
I
work.
I I have a friend. She often travel all time, all day. After dinner, after breakfast, and how we are eat your dad one time or more. He said to me that one day he died 0.5 grams one time. Using, of course, using a banker or EV. Don't use the EV. Use a banker and the EV and add 0.5 gram Wilson to the banker and the dab one time.
Oh,
He like large dabs. So
yeah, it's a
sometimes
lot.
AV can need he recommend
Yeah.
and and he have early loans. He will cost about $2,000 $1 month for dabbing each month.
Yeah. It definitely gets expensive. That's another reason why it's important,
Actually,
to back and forth, tolerate, both forms. I'm sorry to cut you off. What were you going to say?
now we are researching and testing the new Poppy, the purple version, Poppy L, and we need uh, improve the function, and some 40 issues may some customers they will encounter some issues like flash red and white lights when they dab and heat up. So some issues need to be improved and addressed for the next generation for the PBL, the Pro version. It's now
Mm.
still testing and need more tests to and improve it.
Yeah.
About the release, the release that will be released in the May or April, in the May or June, about 1 or 2 months later.
Okay.
We
So,
can we can set you to test by then and give us a review or some suggestions.
yeah. If you need people for suggestions, I know a bunch of people who, use it all day and they actually like a bunch of different devices. They're like me. We don't just get one device, we get them all
Yeah,
because, instead of having the way we see it, instead of spending our money somewhere else, we like to spend it with this, you know? So it becomes a collection at some point. And
yeah,
they can tell you, what the other devices are doing, what are good improvements that they can suggest.
yeah.
Anything, you need, just let us know. If you want, we could probably figure out like a written form to kind of make it easier to keep, information for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, always let us know. We can always figure something out. It's that there's a bunch of us, me and my friends. There's the server,
Ah,
and we like to, talk about our devices. Really, we just like to share, do exactly what I was doing right now. Um, with my friends on camera, and hang out, do some work in the background, and that's it. So
Yeah. I know you have many items. You have many JCY products like monocrystal SSE, Poppy, and different glasses. You are, I know you are loyal customers for us and have helped us a lot promote our products. And you have you have a exclusive carbon code for promoting themed
mhm,
devs, right? And
mhm,
I know you have promoted a lot to some other people and get
mhm.
some revenue. And I have sent the revenue for
Yeah.
each month to you. I know you so yeah,
Ah.
and
Oh yeah.
really helped us a lot.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of the times it's all in the Discord. There's so many different places that I see the Poby being posted, and many places I don't expect it. In discussions where we have about buying our things, our materials. Um, Randomly, there's conversations about vaporize in their sections, and people mention, like today I saw one about the Poby being mentioned,
Yeah,
and I think people are eventually getting there. The word is
yeah,
spreading as long, but really, it's Chill Mike is the one I think who needs all the thanks.
yeah,
I just because of him, he kept on telling me from the very beginning to look
mm,
into the Pockety, and I
yeah,
listened, and um, it took a while, but I listened, and that's what I noticed with this device. It takes a while for people to notice. You know, I used to do like years ago, maybe like more than 5 years ago. I used to work for a marketing company, and
oh,
we were responsible for making people's websites and doing their whole brand online because at the time it wasn't as common as it is now. Now it's very basic, but before it wasn't. And you know, we noticed that it's the website, like basically user experience really matters, and it's what keeps a person. For example, when I'm buying things, if it's very easy for me to check out right away, sometimes I make a purchase without realizing. I'm like, oh, I made the purchase. So it's like I wanted it to, but I could have waited. But if a website is a little bit more complicated and it takes more clicks, that makes us not want to check out. So just an advice when it comes to the marketing, like the website design, I really think this is a good product. You know, I like I like the Poby for sure is a good hit. I think the Pockety, I'm excited for the second one whenever you guys do that.
yeah,
You know, I know Chill Mike has a bunch of suggestions
yeah.
he's been thinking about, so it'll be exciting, see what
Yeah.
happens.
Actually, Jamai is the first batch of the customers who bought the property and about 2 years ago, he had bought the property and helped us a lot also and promote the property everywhere in every community like 420 people to help us promote the property and so I think he the first one who I think in my opinion he the first one who bought the property and promoted it. So
Yeah.
he he also liked it very much and
Mhm.
he liked the Liver Nitride Iron best and
Yeah.
down there
Yeah. The amount
yeah
of times he's in the most popular servers, and
yeah
he'll always, I've always seen him drop mentioning, JCVAP. So it's very hard to track, like when I used to work as marketing, we used to like metrics and we used to like tracking, where these sales are coming from, where these leads, they call them leads, are coming from. And it's hard. Like that's like I've seen the work, and as a marketer, you can't track that. You can't. There's no way to measure that. The amount of people that have come from him. You know,
yeah
that's
yeah
what I'm always amazed. That's always, when people think of JCVAP, people also think of Chill Mike. I've
yeah
noticed.
yeah yeah that's it. Jamai is a lot of smoke man actually
Yep, he's a good guy. I always, get to see him around every once in a while on, like Vape Zone 420. And I've seen Troy, more accepting, I think, of JC Vap. They tried the Poby with what's it called? I'm forgetting his name. Jerry, Troy and Jerry. And that was a good episode. They actually saw what it does. And you could tell the effects were very strong. Uh,
Yeah. Actually, you also have asked some other YouTube influencer to promote the hobby on the Pocket help grow and the other lyrics like Tape Top Ball and CUW Hills, some other influencers to promote the hobby and the hobby. You you have suggest some influencers to me like CUW Hills, Tape Top Ball, and Jerry and Troy and Jerry. Yeah, they all have make a video to us for us to promote the hobby and the hobby. Yeah, the that's if they have made a video that really helped us a lot to sell more gimmicks or some items. Yeah, that will attract many traffic and many customers to join the website and to learn more. So yeah, that's a very good way to promote products. Yeah.
there is definitely one thing I do wish, I would know more about would be I noticed that the earlier pocketies, the ones that my friends seem to have, it seems
Yeah.
like we're divided in between. There's a large group of us that have working devices, and then there's the new ones that after a certain while, I don't know what dates they're having issues. I don't know if it's with I have no idea, like with battery or with what, it just
Yeah.
something happens in the devices and they just have issues or it doesn't function. And for example, Vape HQ, it was very, it was a while. I heard the stories of my friend or what he did, and
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Yeah. If some customers have issues with the battery or the chamber, we will resend the replacement or a new one to them.
Hmm.
If in the warranty for 1 month or 3 months, we will resend a new one to them. Yeah.
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 Hmm. I definitely need to get in contact again. I think I attempted on the email, but I don't recall if I got response for one thing, but not the insert. At some point, I sent a picture um, because it was Chill Mike that told me that it wasn't correct, and my friend also on this. I can also send the picture later, but on my insert, it seems that because it doesn't sit centered, the ceramic ring doesn't sit directly on it. Some of the teeth are on it, and then some of the teeth are off centered, and there's a gap. And I'm not sure if that's what's causing me to have to clean the device often, because a lot of the thing goes through that gap, or if that is affecting the way it works. Because my friend thinks it works weird is his word. I like it, and every time I've shown it to people, um, I think it's great, but I don't know if it could be better. And I had a question, I think, and it's hard to reach through email. Is that how do I go about that? Because it seems that it's not. It seems like we recommend the devices to people, and then my friends start having issues, and
Yeah.
then it feels like we are sometimes customer support because they're asking us, and then sometimes they're asking Chill Mike, and Chill Mike has to tell them like I can't, send the email,
Yeah.
and it feels, like
Oh,
that's something from someone who's worked in customer support for many years. And this is, I imagine it's just a lot of emails that pile up or unnecessary, that could probably be resolved.
yeah.
I definitely,
It's okay. That's okay. If you or your friends have some issues or for the product, just tell them to contact us on the service email, and we will we'll also help you to resolve the issue and to address some, yeah, for some new products and the chamber, because the chamber it can be rebuildable, so it may cause some more issues than the one who can't rebuildable. Yeah, because
Mhm.
every accessory can be rebuilt, so it is not sometimes it is not stable for the function. So I know that.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I definitely they definitely email. So I definitely will pass that along again. I just
Yeah.
figured, just a recommendation I wanted to say. I hope I didn't overstep
Uh,
a boundary. I just, working from customer service, I guess
yeah.
the culture here it was for many years. It seems that a lot of the times when we heard from the customers, we would improve just, uh, I guess, response rates. We'll pay attention, figure out what's going on. Maybe it's getting lost in, spam or something. But,
Mm.
that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just like you said, like the Termite often help us to resolve the issues, help other customers, and many others, they are
Oh
customers
yeah.
ask him the questions, ask him how to resolve it. He he's very, very familiar with our quality and some
Hmm.
chambers, and like ICA, the old ICA, ICA 3D, ICA 5D. He's very familiar with the structure. He has all the versions for different kind of chambers. He can rebuild the ICA 3D, the old ICA, or the ICA 5D from every accessory to rebuild the full chamber from the simple accessory to rebuild the chamber. He can do it. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why many people ask him to help him to resolve the questions. Actually,
Hmm.
we very thankful for him and appreciate him. He didn't he didn't receive any revenue or any he didn't receive any money or revenue from us. He he helped us to promote the products for free. Yeah, he didn't receive any money from us.
Oh
Like
wow.
you, just like you help us promote the uh, property or poppy. Yeah, just like you did.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never asked them. I always figured that's
Mm,
always someone else's, you know, thing.
mm.
But
Thank you.
then I realized, I know that he's been loyal since day one. To the brand, like I said,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's good for the community. He's always,
Yeah.
not just
Many.
this device.
Yeah. Many people know Jesse Live from their fans. So it's a very good way to promote to expand Jesse Live by web sessions or by community community communications. Yeah.
Mhm.
So the so we have to we will service our customers or support our customers all time. It is all good way to expand our Jazz Lab band. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely. I like the
yes.
company. I think everyone likes the company. I've seen people excited because JC Vep is
Yeah.
open to trying new things. That's what people like. Many companies, what I've noticed that's gone wrong with them is they've never adapted. They kind of just stayed in the same place, and then they
Yeah.
just too many new innovations, too many new devices, and then they get forgotten.
Yeah.
And we like the JCVAP,
Yeah.
tries,
The
new things or listens to the community. That's definitely important. Like Chill Mike.
Yeah. So this is a very fast way to expand to that brand. That is so fans share with their fans. So more and more people know this that brand. Yeah. So do you often join the web sessions?
Did you ask if I often join vape sessions?
Yeah.
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 hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that the web session is a very good way to expand the brand. Yeah. Then many
Are you
people
talking about the in-person vape session or online? Like
online. Yeah, yeah, that is a good way also.
online is very important. People are hanging out in big groups. Sometimes you'll find a server that has 15 people at the same time, and
Yeah.
people are using their devices.
Yeah.
And you see everything. You see
Yeah.
Puffco's a lot
Yeah.
of the times, most of the time because it's local. And then, my group of
Yeah.
friends, we have about like
Yeah.
12 of us, and we go sometimes to different servers, and we show off the device because we like the
Yeah.
device, you know.
Yeah. 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 So
But
many people like that will be fans. So they that love each other and share with each other, share with their experience and share their new UVs or new products. Yeah.
yep, that's how they are. But the local
So
sessions for sure, that's definitely a good way to, like you said,
yeah.
start
Yeah.
getting involved. There's a couple companies that are already doing that. I know
Yeah.
there's a couple companies that they're definitely working with someone overseas, but we don't know who, and they have like ball vape devices being made. Right now, recently the newest one we've seen is a
Yeah.
regular ball vape head with glass insert chamber and ruby, and that preserves the taste because for the longest time, if you wanted all glass, it takes too long to heat and the performance isn't as consistent as you know
Yeah.
like all the titanium or stainless steel. And but the problem with stainless steel, there's a couple people who don't like the taste of titanium. They have it a specific, I think, a specific gene where they can taste it, and it bothers them. So that's been I
Mm.
definitely suggest looking into something like that. They
Yeah.
definitely go in person now, and they're getting involved.
Yeah.
It seems with the community, you just have to kind of find out how to fit
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. That's the reason why we support you to join the New York show in June. So yeah, that's definitely a good way to expand the product and expand the JTL brand. Yeah. So
Mhm.
because you know it is we sit here and we can't join the show, and
Yeah.
so we we definitely are supporting you to join the New York show in June. Yeah, I
Uh
think
huh.
I believe that we are expand the digital brand and let more people to know us. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mm.
Definitely
Yeah.
send over like make a poster.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be
Yeah.
big. It has to be like a small one.
Yeah.
Just to have some information about the company, ways to contact you. Ways to find you. Because
Yeah.
I believe for the pen that I have, it only showed the B. I don't know if I saw JCVEP logo on it. Um, so just make sure you have your name, your brand somewhere so they can find you.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna go in a bag. These people spent $500 to be in this. Basically, they get to skip the line in the beginning, and then they
Yeah.
also get a gift from every table. Every table, including like us, we have to give something. 50.
Yeah.
So they get a lot of cool gifts, and a lot of the times it's the material. Someone's a
Yeah.
farmer. They
Yeah.
got something like that, and
Yeah.
this place has lines all around. You know, so
Yeah.
it's a long wait to get inside. It's a big event. A lot of people go in there, and
Yeah.
specifically New York
Yeah.
is a very untapped market right now because the
Yeah.
other ones like California has been at it for a long time. You know, that New York is a lot more newer. You can do these events, so I
Yeah.
definitely think it's important to be
Yeah.
more involved that way, while basically saying the time is important.
Yeah.
It seems this
Maybe
thing
that
is
will
moving
also,
fast.
yeah, maybe that will also attract some wholesaler or retailer to ask us. And yeah, I think
Mhm.
many retailer or wholesaler will join that show. Yeah, also. So maybe we'll attract some wholesaler or retailer and to resell our products. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
How,
It'd
how
be
many
pretty.
people do you how many people do you think that will join that show in the New York show? Yeah,
The New York one, I think easily 1,000.
Thousand or either 1,000. That's
Yeah.
a
So
lot
this
of
is
people. Yeah,
because this is not the big convention where they have in stadiums right now, because those are those are different. That would require something else. Those are more like corporate, it seems. Like this is people, like you're reaching the actual people who are in the market, the ones who are buying in the stores. The corporate ones is a little bit boring, but if you have let's say you sell lights for growing, you're there. That's your product. That's what you represent. It's more like that. This is more you're with people checking different
yeah.
products on the table. It's like think of a giant farmers market with like 1,000 people. This is the fourth time in the they're doing this. People
Oh,
from different states nearby come by to this place. So
yeah,
people are driving hours to come here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a
So they're
very
really good, strong customers, basically.
very good chance to expand the product. Yeah, so many people to join now. By then.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's 12 o'clock here. 12 and 15 o'clock here.
Hmm.
Here,
Yep.
I think it's a
12:15.
near night there. Yeah,
Yes. It's midnight. Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very thankful for you to join us and help us. Yeah,
No problem, man. Whenever you
okay.
have questions, let us know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to we're going to end today's live stream. That's okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was goodbye.
and bye. Thank you so much.
No problem, man. Have a good one.
Thank you. Okay. Good night. Have a nice dream.